What's up, guys? Back with another closed challenge. Let's jump right into it. We got 5 cycles of 3 minutes of work with 1 minute of rest. So this is one of my favorite time domains to play with, to mix it up. It's basically a 20-minute AMRAP. I'm just sprinkling in 4 minutes of rest in there in order to keep you moving faster. Like, some of you might be like, oh, that's nice, I get to rest a little bit. But that rest really all it should do is help you recover so you can go faster in that 3 minutes than you would be able to move for a 20-minute window. So anyway, you'll work for 3 minutes, rest for a minute, and just pick up where you left off. So it's an AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible, that just continues for the 5 cycles. So technically it's a 19-minute clock, 5 work intervals of 3 minutes, with 4 rest intervals of 1 minute in between. The movements: 3 strict pull-ups, 7 V-ups, and 11 deadlifts. This might sound like weird numbers. They are. That's part of the variance in CrossFit, and that's part of using creativity, is just using numbers that you got to think about a little bit. We're used to doing sets of 10 deadlifts, now we got to do 11. So I'm challenging you to use your brain on this one. On the strict pull-up, obviously if you have a pull-up bar, that's great. If you have a band to use on that, that is awesome too. If you were in here, we'd modify those with ring rows. So if you have any type of apparatus or structure that you can hang from and like pull yourself, like some stairs, like underneath stairs, laying down, pulling the stair to you. Be creative. I'll send, I hope I remember to do this, but I'll send a video to you, to all the members via the email tonight that shows you how to use a bed sheet over a door frame. Make sure you're paying attention to some of the details there so you don't rip the door out. If you do, that's a funny story. So there's a lot of different ways. You got to be creative. However, if your creativity muscle isn't working, that's fine. What I want you to do is 3 bent over rows on each arm, okay? If you have a light weight, so this is a 10-pound dumbbell, I'm just gonna tempo those. So like 1, 2, 3, pause, 1, 2, control down, okay? Just nice and slow. Try to squeeze the shoulder blades as I'm pulling, okay? Taking a lighter weight and going under tempo increases our time under tension, and that's a way we can build strength. If you have a couple different weighted objects, use a heavier one. And if you're going heavy, they don't have to be tempo. Just big pull and control it down. Big pull, control it down. So if you're doing bent over rows, I'd like you to use one object because it allows you to get a little bit further range of motion like we would in a ring row, rather than if I just use this one object, I'm not pulling as far as I am if I do one. 2 hands versus 1 hand. I hope you're following me. So 3 on each arm if you don't have something to pull up from. On the V-ups, you're gonna lay flat down on your back. Keep everything nice and tight all the way from your toes to your fingers. And ideally you fold up like a V in the middle, meet your hands and your toes at the top. Okay, control yourself down. If you don't yet have that capacity or ability, you're just gonna break at your elbows and at your knees and kind of just elevated crunch. Okay, just hug your knees, control it back down. Okay, those should be pretty tough. You're doing 7 of them. And then the deadlifts, I want you to use a lighter weight. In here, if we had a barbell, we would be going no heavier than 135/95. It should be something that you're doing in 1 or 2 sets. If you have a lighter dumbbell, that's fine. Just use that. If you have 2 objects, you can do that. A dumbbell and a kettlebell in each hand, touch and stand. Okay, if you have just a dumbbell, you can go between the legs here, or if you have just a kettlebell, between the legs here, okay? It's okay if it's on the lighter side. Guys, 50, 60-ish pounds, ladies, 30, 40 pounds, it's fine, just move. Really the challenge is finding something to pull up from, and the V-ups. Deadlifts are just building some lower body strength in the butt and the hamstrings. Okay, if you have any questions, hit me up. Miss you all. Hope you're staying well and staying sane upstairs. And I hope you're hitting these workouts. Bye.